Let me tell you about two friends of mine, Sarah and Mike. They both applied for the same marketing job last month. Sarah got the position and Mike didn't, even though they had almost identical experience. Want to know the difference? During the interview, the hiring manager asked them both, how would you handle a client who claims our product doesn't work based on a negative online review? Mike immediately said he'd apologise and offer a refund. Sarah, she paused and asked, could you tell me more about the review? What specific issues did they mention? Have we verified if they actually purchased from us? That's critical thinking in action, and it got Sarah the job. Here are the top 5 learning outcomes you're going to take away from this talk. Define critical thinking as a practical career skill that involves looking at all sides of a situation, verifying claims and checking evidence. Apply critical thinking to job search activities, including analysing job postings, researching companies and preparing interview questions. Demonstrate critical thinking in interview responses by providing thoughtful research answers rather than surface level responses. Evaluate past decisions using critical thinking principles to identify areas for improvement. Understand the value of critical thinking as a differentiator in the job market and a key skill that employers seek right now. So what exactly is critical thinking? Don't worry, it's not as complicated as it sounds. Think of it like being a detective in your own career. It means looking at all sides of a situation, not just jumping to conclusions, checking if claims are actually true, not taking everything at face value, making sure evidence supports what people say, asking for proof. In your job search, this means reading between the lines of job postings, researching companies beyond their shiny websites, preparing thoughtful questions, not just answers. Here's a simple example. If a job posting says fast-paced environment, critical thinking helps you ask, does this mean exciting projects, or are they understaffed and everyone's overworked? Let's see this in action. Imagine you're in an interview and they ask, why do you want to work here? Without critical thinking, you might say, because your company is successful and I want to be part of a winning team. Bit shallow, isn't it? With critical thinking, you'd say, I've researched your recent expansion into sustainable products, which aligns with my values. I notice in your annual report that you're investing 20% more in employee development than the industry average. This tells me you value growth, which matches my career goals. Can you see the difference? The second answer shows you've analysed information, not just repeated what's on the website. Now it's your turn. Grab a piece of paper or open your notes app. I want you to think of a recent job-related decision you made. Write down what information you considered. Ask yourself, did I look at all sides? Did I check if claims were true? Did I verify the evidence? For example, maybe you accepted a job without negotiating salary. What might critical thinking have changed about that decision? Remember, critical thinking isn't about being negative or suspicious. It's about being smart and thorough. And in today's job market, that's exactly what employers are looking for. In our next lesson, we'll discover how your unique way of thinking, your intelligence type, can guide you to the perfect career path. See you then. Good luck, everyone.